Okay, so this is the next installment of how to use Sway. In this one, I'm actually going to show you how to embed a link into your Sway. So, for example, you might have, or you might want to direct your audience to a particular web page to get more information, for example. So the way that we would do that is we would go to Google, for example. Let's type in Titanic facts for children. And let's have a look at what comes out. Okay, coolkidfacts.com. So if we open this link, we will see it'll take us to a web page. Now what I would like to do is I would like to embed this link into my Sway because it's got lots of really good information, further information if anyone wants to find out more. So the first thing we have to do is we have to copy the actual link that we want to embed. So if we just left click on that to choose it, and it highlights the entire thing. And now if I right click, I can copy it. So I've copied that link. I'm going to go back into my Sway. I'm going to add a new card, and it's going to be a text card. Click on text. Now we can see here that I've got the option of creating a link in my Sway. So what I would like it to say is find out more about the Titanic. So that's what it's actually going to say on my Sway, but the actual web link, which is the link I've just copied to the web address, I'm going to right click and then I'm going to paste that in, and you can see coolfactsforkids.com blah blah blah. If I click OK, it should have embedded that into my Sway. So let's go and have a wee check. Let's go to play, and we're going to scroll down all the way down to the bottom, and let's see. Okay, so here's the link, find out more about the Titanic, and you can see when I hover over it, it becomes a little hand showing that it's a link. If I click on it, it automatically takes me to that page, coolkidfacts.com. So you can actually direct people to further websites, for example. Okay, so last couple of functions I'm going to show you is to do the little comparison photograph that I showed you before. So if I go to media and I want to embed I want to do a group. So if you click on the group option, we have the grid that I mentioned before during the original tutorial. I can input lots of photos, or I can do the comparison. So if I click comparison, for example, I can choose two images. So I'll use the same images that I used before, so I'm going to upload them from my computer. The first image is of the Titanic, and before it had all of the things put on it. So I'll click that and I'll do open. And it should install that. And then my second image, if I click on add an image into the second part, upload that, and I will choose the Titanic after it had all of the fittings put onto it. So I can see here this one has funnels. So click on it and open, and both of those should upload. Okay, so we can see here we've got the comparison before and afterwards. I'm not going to add any captions in, but let's double check. Go to play, and then we will scroll down to the bottom. Oh, and that's not worked. So I thought that was going to give me the little comparison one, so something's went wrong. So what we'll do is we'll go back to edit, and I will have a look here and find out what went wrong. So it just seems to have added it in as two different pictures, whereas what I really wanted to do was to add them in as the same picture. Okay, so I must have made a mistake there, so I'll go back, I'll add in the first image. I think maybe I did it a little bit too quickly, so I'll add in the first image again, which was that one, and then I will wait until it uploads. Okay, so the images don't seem to have been put into this section, which is the group comparison that I wanted them to. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take the image and we're going to click it and we're going to drag it into that box, and it seems to have gone in there, and then we will do it with the second one. Okay, so we can see that both of these images are now within the group comparison and we will again go and check. Okay, so it's good to do something within the storyline and then go and check to see if it's actually worked okay. And we will scroll down further, and with a bit of luck, hey, there we go. We have it. So we have the little comparison photograph that we practiced before. So I can do that. And again, if I click on it, it takes me to the actual full images. Wonderful. Okay, the final thing I'm going to show you is how to add in a range of different photographs. Here we go, images. So we click on media, click on images. The grid one is actually quite useful. So if I click that, drag an image here. Oh, sorry, made a little mistake here. Sorry about that again. I have to close this. So if I close the group comparison down first, and then I add in a new card, pardon me, click on media, click on, oh no, it's group, sorry, click on group, and then click grid. And then I have to add content, and I'm going to upload some pictures from my hard drive, and I'm going to put in a couple of these text ones all about the sister ships of the Titanic. So again, if I press Control and I click a few different images, I can just upload them, and it should upload them into a kind of grid format. And I'll just let that upload for a wee second. Good, and all of those images seem to have uploaded. Again, I'm not going to add any captions to them because they actually have a lot of text on them anyway. And final thing, let's have a wee check. Click on play, and then we'll scroll down to the bottom to see what it looks like. And there we go, it's going to put them into a kind of grid, which is excellent. Okay, well, I hope that you've enjoyed the tutorials. I'm really looking forward to looking at all of your sways and finding out about them, and to hear about how you're actually getting on within class. Okay, thank you very much for listening, and I'll talk to you soon.